let's talk a little bit about the Hero Conference 2015, and we'll talk about a quick sneak peek of it. So, as you know, it will be in Portland this year. It was in Indianapolis the first year, and then over in Austin the last 2 years. So, gonna be a really fun time being in Portland. And John, I was telling you I've never been to Portland, so I'm excited to venture to your area of the country.
Oh yeah, it's micro brews and breakfast is that's what Portland's all about.
Very good. And for those who don't know, Hero Conference is 100% PPC, so no SEOs to attend. Although we do love our SEOs, and we enjoy getting some SEO knowledge as well. But HeroConf completely 100% PPC. Everything from the basics, ad copywriting, the keyword segmentation, to scripts and further automation. You can see here, we have a couple slides that we'll go through, just kind of set the atmosphere. And John, of course, there's you, always announcing product announcements from Bing. So I'm sure you'll have some good stuff to say again this year.
Oh yeah, we're definitely thinking ahead of what we're going to talk about and some of the features we've been working on.
Yeah, and you can see Chris Halea from Adobe here. We have big brands that show up, Cisco to the American Cancer Society. But having said that, we also have speakers from agencies all across the country, or their own shops, or so forth. So there's definitely a great plethora of speakers. You can see here just some of the the atmosphere. You have Frederick Valley's there in the background. One of the greatest things too is a 7-to-1 speaker to attendee ratio, and I know John and I are always excited about this because speakers can talk directly with the attendees, and there's really not red tape to cross. You can get all your questions answered. You can talk, and like you said, John, there are some adult beverages also that you can have conversations over.
Yeah, adult beverages are always nicer. I think what's really fun about HeroConf is when you get down and dirty in PPC, there's just so much detail. And you can go from 0 to 60 into really, really tough questions, and people are so willing to share the things that they have in their experiences that you can have really awesome conversations. And I can say I've been to a lot of conferences, but HeroConf is up there at the top because we can engage in such a deep way so quickly. It's almost like church. It's you just connect on a different level. It's kind of funny to me.
Yeah, and with excuse me, we'll get to, we have some information about networking as well, but just in terms of connecting with PPC peers, I mean, I can't tell you how much information I've learned from PPC colleagues across the industry that I've taken and utilized in my own accounts. So it's not just the presentations; it's the actual, it's being there and connecting with people, having side conversations, having coffee, all that really gives great information. We do have also live audit sessions, anywhere from keywords, bids, landing pages, and plus this year we'll be getting to some Excel hacks. So really, getting that hands-on knowledge and seeing it firsthand from the PPC pros. And then this was always my favorite part before I started working for Hannafin. But the first 3 conferences when I was at my previous employer, I always enjoyed coming to meet the PPC heroes and really meeting the faces behind the blogs. And of course, always very nice people, and it was always fun to see them. And everyone else as well. I know, John, first meeting you was great, but kind of what are your experiences with meeting the PPC heroes and getting to know them?
Well, I think it's fun to be able to engage with people that you read their articles, or speaking for myself, I read a lot of articles, and so it's good to meet those people, engage with them, get their feedback, and you talk to people on PPC chat or just in general, and you get to see them in person. It's actually just really fun. It's a great community, and I think that's the feeling that everybody has when they're there, and so it's just a different level.
Great, yeah, it's definitely a great experience, and we haven't even talked about the kind of the after activities. As an example from one of the movie nights last year, we're going to talk about in a sec, the Bing ads take over the bar. That's always fun. So you're going to get a lot of knowledge, but you're going to have fun with your PPC colleagues as well. Definitely great swag as well. Still wear my Hero Conference T-shirt. Fine material there. Great food. I was going to say, whenever you go to Hero Conference, I always seem to gain a couple pounds. So you're not going to go hungry. And here's that Bing Ads takeover we were talking about. So, John, will that be happening again this year?
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have the magician, which was so mind-blowing last year. I don't know how he did it, but yeah, we're gonna be throwing a party. We're gonna have a good time and just connect with everybody.
Yeah, and here's some images from last year's bar takeover. And Lisa, if you're still on the call, here's you playing Jenga with your team. That's always fun. There's ping pong as well. You can get some the prizes here, and of course DJs. And one of the other key events was the welcome reception. And this to me was probably the coolest part about the activities at Hero Conference. We were actually on the field at the University of Texas Stadium, where Texas, of course, is a major powerhouse in college football. So it was great to be in that stadium and really check out the whole atmosphere there. And just some images from Hero Conference Pass and who you can meet. And then the last day we have the one-on-one workshops. So several of our speakers volunteered to sit with account managers and go over their accounts. I believe you get 3 one-hour sessions, really in-depth analysis, and are able to get a sense of what's going right in the account, what can be improved, new tips, and so forth. And again, talking about the networking aspect, this itself, these workshops are in itself worth it. And this year, we have some new agency growth workshops offered. These will talk about what it means being an agency, tips to get ahead, and our CEO Pat East and President Jeff Allen will be joining on in these agency growth workshops that are offered. So definitely a lot of great information there. And if you haven't yet seen the schedule for Hero Conference is now live on our site, and that's just heroconf.com. You can see all the speakers, you can see all the activities, of course the schedule, but we're hoping to see you in Portland. It's going to be a great time. John and I will be there. Love to meet with you, and then 70 amazing PPC professionals from across the country and even the world as well will be attending. So we hope you can make it to that. And again, thank you too for attending the webinar. John, thank you for your presence here, and we'll have to do this again sometime.
Loved it. Thank you guys all for coming, sticking around, and if you have questions, hit me up on Twitter, or hit Matt up on Twitter too, and maybe the next session we can go deeper in some areas or touch on other things again.
Yeah, and hopefully after the next session, the Patriots will be Super Bowl champions. So
I disagree wholeheartedly.
Well, we'll see what happens. It seems to be a pretty evenly matched game, so it's going to be a fun one.
Got to get through the defense first, baby. You got to get through the defense.
Yeah, that's true. You guys do have a great defense. So, all right, so we're going to wrap up here. But again, if you want to learn more about Hero Conference, just check out heroconf.com. As always, you can also check out ppchero.com for top-notch daily news and analysis on PPC topics. You can also check out Bing's blog. And John, just quick plug. What exactly is the URL for the Bing blog?
Gosh, you put me on the spot. I think it's a that is just a complete fail.
Sorry to put you on the spot. We'll just say go check out the Bing blog. A lot of good information, and they take your feedback wholeheartedly. So. So again, thank you everyone for attending, and we will be in touch and answer any questions that come through. Thanks, and have a great day.